Hey guys, Asupanda back again. I hope you guys are doing well. What are we doing today? As the title of the video suggests, we are reviewing the new Insta 360 Go3. A really tiny little camera, but very exciting and very capable. Lots of pros, few cons. So let's get started. So first we come to what came in the box. So what came in the box was the camera and these mounts. Now it seems like Insta360 has figured out all the gripes that people have with action cameras, and they've simplified or made their mounts a little bit more functional and intuitive. So first one is this swivel mount with a quarter thread right there. So all you have to do is, because it's magnetic, it just locks into place right there. Pretty sturdy. You don't have a preview screen here, don't worry. What you have to do is flip the screen and now you can use it for vlogging. Just add your selfie stick right there. So very easy to get out of the bag and get started instead of screwing, unscrewing, clipping, unclipping. So yeah, so I like this. Now if you have to take it off, you have two clips, two buttons each side. You press that and it comes off. Now basically this is a case which can be used as a remote monitor as well. So we'll keep that aside, and whenever, so basically this is the camera, whenever you need to charge it, you have to put it in there. Now you can mount the camera also separately, so, and because it's magnetic, it can attach to any metal surface. So you can probably attach it to the side of your car. I haven't tried that. I have, because probably I don't want to take the chance that if it just flies off. Anyways, but yes, because it's magnetic and it is pretty strong, you can probably try those angles. Now, another thing that comes is this sticky mount. This is a reusable sticky mount, so you screw it there and then you can attach it to your windscreen, your dashboard, to get those lovely angles right there. Oops, sorry. This is another one. So now this is a pendant mount, so all you have to do is just mount it there and get a nice POV chest mount shot. So you don't need a separate brace or a chest mount. You just put this around your neck, and the image stabilization is pretty okay with Insta360. I have a few gripes, but then again, it serves the purpose. Okay, instead of making it too complicated, of wearing it around your shoulder, this, that and the other, just put this around your neck. Because this is a small camera, it can be easily mounted on a cap like so. So yeah, goes in there. Now you can put it on your cap and get a nice POV headshot right there. So that's enough about the mounts. There are plenty of options. I like that Insta360 is thinking out of the box, and yes, they are developing few things which I would really like to see how they evolve in future. Now let's come back to the camera. So this is it. I like it comes in a white color instead of most sleek action cameras coming in the usual black, right? But nothing against the ones that come in black as well. But yes, for a change. So let's get started with this now. So now this is your camera, which is in this case. The camera is waterproof. You can take it into jump into the pool with the camera, but please, the case is not. So in case you take the case, you might end up ruining it. On the back, you have a 2-inch screen, smaller than most other action cameras, but pretty responsive. And it basically serves the purpose anyways. On this side, you have these two buttons, which is the quick menu button and the power button. Let's switch it on. Yeah, the usual Insta360 chime right there. And then on top, you have a record or a capture button right there. And this side, you have a USB-C port along with the release button for the camera. Now, once you do that, it comes out. You can also start and stop recording because there's a button right here. So once you press, the light goes, now it's recording, right? Yeah, it is a proper button. It's not a touch thing. It's a proper button, so you have to press it. But you have to be careful because it can usually end up recording a lot of footage inside your pocket or probably inside your bag. So you have to be a little careful. It has mics, one on this side, one in front and one on this side. So yes, directional audio gets captured pretty well on this thing. And I don't have any gripes. Yes, there is a problem that you cannot use any external mics with this, even though it has a USB-C port right there. You cannot use any external mics like Rode Go2 or DJI mic. So let's hope that Insta360 probably allows that to happen in future. Probably needs an update, firmware update or something of that sort. But then again, the audio from these mics is not all that bad as well. So yeah. Now let's get to the menus. So the usual scrolling from side to side will get you the menus, as you can see right there. Star lapse, interval, HDR photo, video right there, free frame. This is one that I really love, so let's talk about this. So free frame allows you that no matter how the camera is oriented, it records a circular video. So you can basically use the same video to you basically use the same video in different aspect ratios, 16:9 or 9:16. The maximum resolution that you'll get is 1440p with 50 frames per second, and you can change it easily to 30, 25, 24, which is also good. Here you have the linear, action and ultra POV, FOV, field of view. I like it at linear because I don't like that wide angle distortion right there. If you swipe, which way is this now? Yeah, if you swipe left, so you get this, where you can change your settings, your exposure, your white balance. You can choose it to manual or auto. This will give you the footage that is already there. Swipe down, you have the settings menu right there. You have a wind noise reduction right there. And if you flip up, this is what you can do. You can change the resolution. So pretty easy to navigate. Now let's come to the video. So resolution is something where it probably falls to other cameras because the maximum resolution that you'll get is 2.7K at 30 frames a second. Stabilization is amazing, but then again 2.7K where most of the other cameras are already doing 4K. So yeah, maybe Insta360 might update that in future. And another reason probably Insta360 has chosen it to just keep 2.7K is because this does not come with an external memory. So you cannot add an external micro SD card in there. So the one that I have is 64 GB, and yes, it is functioning okay for me. But then again, yes, sometimes you will run out of memory and you will need to transfer the footage through the Insta360 app to either a mobile device or take a backup on your laptop or desktop before you can get going. So you just basically can't swap the memory and go. So that is another thing that I have a gripe with here, besides the mic thing right there. So probably Insta360 could look into it in future and say probably they could give that option of upgrading the memory or using an external memory card. You also cannot switch batteries on this. So if you run out of battery, that's it. You have to put it to charge. You cannot open a battery door, put another battery in there and get going. But it does have a good backup because there's a battery in the carrying case which helps charging the camera. So the camera has a separate battery life and the carrying case has a separate battery life, which is good, which will give you extended recording. But mostly I think what companies like Insta360 want to do is they basically want you to record short clips on this instead of recording very long videos and put them together in their app, which is good. It also has some pros and cons. I'll do a detailed review on the Insta360 mobile as well as the desktop app. But I'm pretty satisfied with it. Is it a GoPro killer? I don't think so. Not yet. It will take some time, probably, if there is expandable memory on there. Mounting, I'll definitely say that it definitely has better options of mounting than GoPro. Yeah, that is the natural comparison out there. External mics, where you have very capable mics like the DJI mic or the Rode Go. So yeah, and more people for their vlogs are using lapel mics, USB lapel mics in the sides of their iPhones. So why not? One good thing that I like about this is you don't have to flip the camera to get the 16:9 or 9:16 aspect ratio. You can basically do it in post-production. Just record free frame on it and you're good to go. So that is something that really Insta360 stands apart. Insta360 Go3 stands apart from its competition. So yes, would I recommend this? Yes, I would. Because to people who are actually going to use it for making short videos, yes, a good device. And people who do not want to go through the headache of mounting it different way to basically get Instagram or YouTube or Facebook, you can basically get the same thing out of the same footage. So yes, I will recommend it. To people who really want to record very long videos, well, usually action cameras are not meant for recording long videos. So yeah, I do not recommend people recording long videos because there will be heating issues, there will be stabilization issues. Another thing, low light performance. Low light performance is okay, but not that great. So that you have to keep in mind. Most action cameras are not meant for low light environments. So yeah, so there you have it. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope I was able to cover most of the things that I have experienced with this. Okay, and I really love this. But is it going to be my primary camera? Maybe not. I will probably still keep using my GoPro and my DSLR as well for the purposes that they serve. But this is a good addition to have some crazy shots, crazy angles. You can basically stick it on the side of your petrol tank on your bike or stick it outside your car to get those just that extra out of the footage that you capture. But if I've missed something, please do mention in the comment section. Please do subscribe the channel. It really helps me and encourages me to make more of such videos. If you do not like something in the video, please do mention that in comment section. So I'll probably try to improve that in future. But that's it for today. Thanks for watching. Keep watching. Until next time, Oshi Kimti Tawa.